Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hello.
Hey, hi, Tortle. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, so let's wait a bit more so everyone can join.
hmm I will be here till we start. Okay.
Yeah, I'll start. I'll start now. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to AMA between Arbitrum Insider and Tortle Ninja. The AMA will begin shortly in 3 minutes. We'll wait a bit more so that everyone can join and don't miss anything from us. In meantime, do follow Arbitrum Insider and Tortle Ninja for the latest news and updates on Twitter and all the social platforms. Yes, people are joining, so let's wait for another 2 minutes and then we can start. Okay, I see people are joining, so let's get started. Hello again. Welcome everyone to the AMA between Arbitrum Insider and Tortle Ninja. My name is Shubham, and I'm really excited to be the host of the AMA today. In my day job, I'm working as a community manager in DeFi and RWA project. At night, I host AMA like this one. To kick things off, let me give a quick introduction about Arbitrum Insider. Arbitrum Insider is a media channel in Arbitrum ecosystem, and we strive to be the first for the most important news. We also provide in-depth analysis, research articles to give our readers a multi-dimensional view of the ecosystem through easy-to-digest infographics, tweet thread, videos, etc. And to give you the opportunity to learn from the top Web3 companies. We regularly organize AMA like this one so you can get your burning question answered by founders or key stakeholders of the company. And today we have Javi from Tortle Ninja. Hello, Javi. Welcome to Arbitrum Insider. Could you please introduce yourself and your role at Tortle Ninja?
Hello. Thank you for inviting me. And of course, my name is Javier Blanco. I'm the CEO of Tortle. My background is software development. Basically, I have been doing software for the last 14 years, something like that. I created a software consultancy firm about more than 12 years ago. It's still working. It's called Glue Digital. And now employs about 30 people, something like that. And we work for 400 to 500 clients all around the world. So while running this business that I still run, I started to do experiments on DeFi. I was just basically experimenting with composition and multi-calls, composing smart contracts one after another. And for me, it was like an eye-opener thing to do that because a new world of opportunities when it comes to financial products and financial design started there. So I created the first prototype. Later, I convinced my team at Glue Digital to create a prototype. So the automations that we're doing can be done without the use of code, just with a visual interface. And we just, I think the company started there. It started as a very, very minimal tool that was able to do the basic composition of smart contracts one after another. Basically, to make it simple, to provide liquidity on Uniswap, or to take out liquidity, or to farm, or to compound yield, well, different operations. And when we got that prototype, we just show it at an event in Lisbon at Web Summit. And soon after, we closed a seed round of about 2.5 million, something like that, with very, very good venture capital funds and so. And that was the start. So that happened, I think, about 2 years ago. We have been working for these 2 years. We're a team of about 12 people right now, about six developers, and later people in marketing and in operations. And as for now, we have developed, I think, one of the most complex products on DeFi right now. Because with Tortle, you can now automate and create DeFi strategies using, I believe, more than 800 or 900 different financial products. You can work with different indexes. You can provide liquidity. You can farm. You can also trade more than 100 assets on Arbitrum. You can also automate perpetual indexes. Well, like a lot of things. And you can do all of that without knowing how to code, just by a very easy visual interface that you can define a logic and just trigger the operation. And that's basically the background of the project, I think.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Tortle, Javi. And also, just want to know, kicking off with all the questions and bombarding it with just want to know a little bit about what inspired you to start with this DeFi project, Tortle Ninja, and what problem does it aim to solve? You can give me an answer in a very pointer ways like that.
Yeah, of course. Uh, One of the biggest problems on DeFi is about the experience, the UX. So we are dealing with sophisticated financial products and sophisticated financial terms, and sometimes the UX and the experience to access the products that are generating more yield is extremely complicated. Think about farming a token. Farming a token, um, it's about, on a normal procedure, it takes about maybe 10 minutes, something like that, doing um, different swaps, provide the liquidity, later lock the liquidity token on the farm, and later harvest. And what I started to think when I was just a DeFi user was that, okay, I think we can simplify this process by automating it. And not only that, but I think a machine and the software will be much better than a human is. So that was what inspired us at the beginning. Just automate certain process to let user access sophisticated financial products without the hassle of having to do it manually. And I think that's it.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Javi. And looking to your website, you have already given so many uh, answer to your questions, like about the features, like unleash the power of composability, then automate your strategy with real data, learn, adapt, evolve. This is something amazing, and this is something new in DeFi space. Thanks for bringing up. And moving to the questions, could you provide an overview about your DeFi project? That first of all, congratulations that you will be going to live on Arbitrum network. So, can you just tell us about the new features and developments so far you are building right now?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Uh, when we have been working on the Arbitrum deployment for about the last 4 to 6 months. On Arbitrum, we just our biggest integration is EMX. that require a lot of job because GMX is a very complex product, and what we have done so far, and the biggest feature, the biggest newest feature we have, is this integration that allow our users to automate the positions on GMX. That means that you can open a position at a given price, so you can define your entry price. Also, you can define the goal price and your stop loss. And also, we have another special feature that will also exit the position when it's close to the liquidation. So we can avoid, on the 99% of the cases, we can avoid the liquidation when users go to GMX. That's the biggest feature we have done. And also with Tortle, you can create, on top of that, you can create more complex strategies on working with perpetual indexes. You can go into real, delta, neutral strategies, well, a lot of things. And also we have all the features that we already had in the past. With Turtle, you can trade an automated trade of about 100 assets on Arbitrum. You can also provide liquidity to, I think, almost 200 liquidity pools, something like that. We got All Balancer, Sushi Swap, and in a couple of weeks, I think we will have Camelot to integrate it. And also you can access farms, the farms on Sushi Shop and Camelot. And on top of that, you can access structured products. So, with the structured products, I mean vaults. For now, we have just integrated Reaper vaults, but we will go into other protocols very soon. So our intention on Arbitrum is that any user can have all the ecosystem on one application. As for now, we have, I believe, about the 30% of the total value on the network can be accessible on Tortle, and we aim to have the 50% in maybe 3 to 4 months, something like that. And
That's amazing, Javi. Yeah, you want to add on something?
no, please continue.
Yeah. So, yes, I was just want to know that if I'm going to see in your website that you have shown that right now you have 850 million TVL available right now. It's a current TVL, right? And over 150 liquidity pools and 20 farm vaults and 100 plus asset to trade. So it is live, like person can join and start doing the trading, DeFi trading, right?
Yeah. I think what a user can do now, a user can create its own strategy. So if you are thinking about creating a fund or just about okay, I want to buy this coin and hold it till it reach certain value and later sell it and convert it to a stable coin. You can do it with Tortle, but if you want to run deeper, you can do much more complicated strategies. And also, it's not only that, but you can also copy other people strategies, watching their P&Ls. So you can see all the public recipes other users have created, and reuse it or evolve it or clone it. Well, so you don't have to create all the strategies from scratch. And it is not only that. On our next deploy, I think maybe in about a week or two, what we will allow users is to create a recipe, share it with the community, and later get a bonus uh, of all the earnings that recipe have earned. So good recipe creators can get a reward for making other people earning money.
Sounds interesting. Perfect. Let's move to the next question, and I think it's an important one because Arbitrum is now spreading vastly. Looking over the categories, they have so many categories in ecosystem from the DeFi, RWAs, NFT, Metaverse gaming, and now this DeFi things. The partnership and the integration is something which project need at initial stage, whether it's whether they are growing up or like it's at the bottom stage. But like, still, can you tell us about more about your partnership and integration that you have made in the Arbitrum ecosystem so far now?
Yeah, of course. Well, as I have talked before, we are integrated with GMX, Palantir Labs, SushiSwap, Chainlink, Reaper, and very soon will be integrated also with Camelot. On top of that, we are starting to work on the integration with Uniswap version 4. We're skipping the Uniswap version 3. And I think technically those are our most interesting partners. Also, we have some nice investors like Stakely or Cocoon Labs that are supporting us from the beginning. And I think that's it. That could be our more interesting partnership so far.
And looking for more partnership also in the Arbitrum ecosystem, right?
Yeah, of course. We will announce it later. I prefer to talk about integrations, not to give some consistency to the partnership. It's not about just talk. It's about integrating with them and so. And well, I prefer to talk about integrations because we are a tech company basically. So it's I
Yeah, definitely. Like DeFi is something which require integration. Is like market a partnership is can be done with any like if they are in the Arbitrum ecosystem, you can do a co-marketing partnership or that's like a call cross collaboration. But integration is something where users can get more benefit and something new features on their the usability project. That's lovely, Javi. And let's have a next questions. Like, how do you plan to ensure the sustainability and longevity of your DeFi project in that rapidly evolving crypto landscape?
That's a very interesting question. Because since the beginning of the project, DeFi has changed a lot. And when we started the project, there were almost no perpetual dexes, and right now it's our main selling point. And well, what has happened, and that's only because of a certain luck we have from the beginning, is that Tortle has demonstrated, or at least we have been trying to be able to build our platform on top of anything on DeFi. And that's not easy to do. Technically, it's very complicated, but we have achieved this so far. So as for now, Tortle can be put on top of any working protocol on DeFi, and it's our intention, and I think we will be able to do it on the short term. So I don't know what the future will bring. Maybe Tortle technology gets outdated someday. But as for the moment, I think we have not encountered a protocol we cannot build on top or we cannot automate. And that's the biggest, in my opinion, that's the biggest warranty I can give about the sustainability that technically we are able to build on top of any protocol, no matter what they do in the future. Because all the automations we are doing, or most of it, are independent on the protocol. No matter if you are doing liquid staking, restaking, whatever, the automations we are doing make sense. So that's, I mean, our biggest point when it comes to sustainability and progression of the project. No.
Uh, exactly. Thank you so much, Javi. Can you tell us about the routing things like, can you explain the tokenomics of your project, including the utility of your native tokens?
Yeah, of course. We will publish this maybe in a couple of weeks. I was today just retouching certain aspects of the token. Basically, what I have tried to create is a utility token with a deflationary model. So I think that that information is public, is on our papers, but I think we will publish a bit more about it. Um, every time a user makes an operation on Tortle, on the same transaction, the user starts a strategy. We just take about 0.2% of the volume of that transaction, buy total from a decentralized exchange, and burn it. So basically, that will generate buying pressure on a DEX, and also some deflation as the total supply will get lower over time. And it's not only that. Tortle will also, we are working on a feature that will convert the Tortle token on a proxy from illiquid assets. As you might know, well, this is not super well known, but certain protocols are giving incentives on assets that somehow are illiquid on the moment they give it to you. So it is happening on DeFi, and it will happen more. Some other people are issuing bonds and some complex products that generate certain high liquidity. So with the Turtle token, what we are doing actually is creating mechanisms to make those investments liquid using our token. That's another use case. I will explain it more on paper. And we are also creating to another mechanism regarding our tokenomics. One is the price floor fund, that is a fund to control to try to control the price of the token. And another, we are creating, that's from the beginning, we are creating a risk-taking pool. A risk-taking pool it works as an insurance policy. So every time um, a user provides liquidity to a liquidity pool related to Tortle, they can take those LP tokens or the tokens they have and stake it into a risk-taking pool. So that risk-taking pool will create a fund that will insure all Tortle operations and also generate a yield. With that, we can create a huge fund to make insurance on all of operations. So in case any protocol we have a partnership suffer a hack, or there is some funds lost or something like that related to a protocol we have an integration with, we can refund users from Tortle. So everything is a bit complex, and maybe I didn't explain it really well today, but I just invite everyone to visit our webpage in about 7 days, something like that, because everything will be there much better expressed than I'm doing right now. But yes, actually we are trying to do something with the token, of course.
Thanks, Harvey, for giving insightful information, actually. And to all listeners and the community of Arbitrum, we like to say that if you guys have any sort of like a doubt or something to know more about tokenomics, you can definitely go to their website and check out. They have already mentioned everything on their Gitbook doc, tokenomics v2. So you can check out everything over there. And also make sure to follow them on Twitter and getting updates on Telegram, Discord. So, and also we as Arbitrum Insider, we definitely going to share more updates whenever there is any new announcement related to Turtle Ninja. First of all, Javi, thank you so much for giving insightful information about Turtle Ninja. And as we know, we are going to moving forward to the next round, which is a community question round. And we are thrilled to have so many questions, but still we are going to picking up that questions that make sense, or like you can say that are relatable to our project. So let's have a first question from MD Summon. So first question is from MD Summon is asking, where do we expect to see the Total Ninja project in the short term? At same point in 2022 and 2023 and beyond, long term goals in the next 6 or 12 months, what features will you roll out that will make your project truly stand out from the competitors?
Well, that's a good question. We have of course published a roadmap so far, and as you might see, I really believe we're ahead of our competitors in our small niche. So yes, we are doing pretty well in terms of technology. But on the next months, I think right now, as I told you before, we are finishing the integration with Camelot, with all Camelot assets and pools and nitro pools, and all the financial products they have. And when we finish with that, we will start probably the integration with Uniswap version 4. That is really interesting in terms of composability because it adds certain new features that make our job easier. And also we want to jump into concentrated liquidity, which is a interesting feature too. And also, um, when we finish that part, there is some kind of decentralized exchange that we have not able to integrate right now. That are the ones based on Solid, the BH3 type of DEX that we want to explore on the short term. And that's basically what we have on our roadmap. We are also thinking into. I have been thinking on the last months into working into bonds into crypto, but as some other projects are doing it right now, I don't see the need. So probably we will just create something on top of the bonds that are being created right now on crypto, like Pendle and stuff. But that's more on the long term. As you might know, and since the beginning of the project, what we have tried is not to create super big roadmaps that we are not going to accomplish, but do the opposite. No, it's just to under promise and over deliver, which is normally the opposite of many startup does. I prefer to do it that way because on DeFi, when it comes to innovate and to create new things, everything is kind of uncharted territory. So you never know when you are going to have a feature ready to enter in production. And so we have preferred to not to promise too much and just to try to surprise our users with certain deliveries and so rather than promising too much, no? And I think that's it. I hope I replied the question.
Yeah, actually, it's a perfect answer for the question, and you have given insightful and in detail the question answer. So, moving to the next question, I hope the and this one got an answer for the question. So, moving to the next question from let me check. Whom should I pick? So we got another question from Copy Share. So Copy Share asking for reading the doc and the governance system of Turtle Ninja. It is known that there will be tokens in the future. My question is, are there any airdrop plans for early adopters? Which is, I think, so very amazing question, and it's a very important question for any Web3 users. They are looking for airdrop giveaway, something like that.
Yeah, of course. Maybe I think we published a paper like a month ago, something like that. As you might know, we opened a closed beta on Arbitrum about time ago. We also closed it because we have an outstanding response of about 16,000 people try to enter. But as for now, we have an open beta, so any user actually using Tortle Ninja, making transactions with Tortle, will be entitled to be part of the airdrop. So that's something that is happening right now. So if anyone is interested on the talk on the token and on the launch and on the airdrop, I will strongly recommend to make a strong use of the application, because that will be key on the airdrop phase. And I
Perfect.
hope that that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. You have given an answer, and also like to know to all the community, if you want to know about airdrop giveaways or something related to like a token plans or something, you can definitely follow us, follow Total Ninja on the Twitter, on their social platform, Reddit, and if they are in Reddit, then otherwise Discord, Telegram, and Twitter is the main Web3 platform where they are truly active and posting on a daily basis. So moving to the next question, it's from Golden Boy Muskin 3874. Next question is about the integration with the Camelot Dex is an exciting development. Could you elaborate on how this integration will specifically benefit Turtle Ninja users in terms of liquidity provision, yield generation, and what unique advantages of Camelot Dex brings to the ecosystem?
When it comes to perpetual dexes or integration, what it allows is to, by one part, every time you open a position on a perpetual contract or on a perpetual dex, what you want to set up is three variables. No, your entry point, at what price you want to open your position or to short and long the asset. You also want to set the goal. What's your goal to exit? And close your position, and what's your stop loss. So where is the point where you want to close your position and avoid the liquidation, especially because on perpetual dexes all the positions got leverage. So with Tortle you can define those 3 points and let them execute themselves over time. So Tortle is, I think, one of the few protocols, or maybe the only one, that allows you to automate GMX. So basically, you can define those three values inside our interface and just let it work over the time. If the market moves on the direction that you think it will move, and the asset reach your goal point, we will liquidate that, and you will receive all the funds, and with a great earning. And on the case the market moves on the other direction, you will never get liquidated, because as soon as we reach a certain level close to the liquidation point, we will close the position and return the remaining assets to you. So, and that's the basic. So, and if you see Turtle Ninja, what you can see is that you can, with all the nodes we have, and our visual interface, you can create much bigger strategies on top of that. That's the basic. And we are not doing anything special with the liquidity pools on GMX, but you can work with most GMX tokens, I think, on the rest of the dexes. So you can also provide liquidity to GMX. You can buy the GMX token and get into certain structured products linked to GMX too. And I think that I hope that responds your question.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. You have given a perfect explanation answer, and maybe like the people got an answer very quickly. So next, move to the next question is what are some of the most interesting or complex strategies that you or the community have created using Turtle Ninja? I think so. It's an important question.
Yeah, that's very, very interesting. Well, In my opinion, when it comes as the perpetual DEXs are our biggest new feature, what some users are creating are some real delta neutral strategies that can earn certain yield just by shorting and longing an asset over the time. That's very interesting because I think they are making experiments to do that. There are some people also creating multi-shorts and multi-long strategies. So they basically can open various orders at a time and close various orders at a time. So they can create more interesting strategies than a normal one. And also other users are creating funds with tokens. That means that they start with a quantity of money, maybe $100 or 1,000, whatever, and they just split it into 8 streams that buy eight altcoins or 10 altcoins, and they just hold those altcoins till they reach certain price. And when they reach certain price, they just sell it at an earning. So basically, users are created uh, indexed funds, which are mixing with all the rest of the products we have, with the farms and with the structured products. Users can create sometimes leverage, indexed funds. Well, so some of the most sophisticated financial products that you can access on TradFi markets, you can do it on Tortle at a fraction of the time and at a fraction of the cost. And that's what we have seen so far. But we are really, as the platform is pretty new, we are really eager to see what users can create. So anybody hearing, if they want to start create a new recipe and so, I really recommend you to start. If any user needs some assistance and so, we have a team of moderators in Discord. I myself there. So if there is any question regarding any how Turtle works and what you can do, I think my team is will be there to help them in anything they want.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ravi, for answering the question. I hope Rakib got the question answer. And moving to the next question is like I noticed that total. First of all, the question is asked by MD Tanbir. I noticed that Total Ninja is something like Furocombo or Yarn Finance. So, if yes, would you explain to us difference?
Yeah, that's a very good question too. I will say that Furukombo was my early inspiration when I knew that project, which is from 2021. That was the first moment I get into the idea that composability can be a big thing. And similar with Jer Finance, no? Jern is also a great product. Basically, what we have done with Tortel is to mix those two products and many other things so far to make a kind of super app that can take the best from Full Combo and from Your Finance. From Full Combo, we can do the composability they do and reaching a new level because on Full Combo you can only create composable things. You can only trigger a transaction, a big transaction. In Tortle, you can do much more sophisticated things. You can start and stop transactions on different points to achieve different outcomes. And when it comes to Gen Finance, of course, we have integrated with, Reaper, and almost most of the vaults are created following Gen Finance both, and it has been also an inspiration and a very important part of the strategies you can do on Turtle Ninja. If you can see it, when you use our app, almost all the farms we have are set up with an autocompounder. So basically, you are with Turtle. You can, when you go into farming, you can auto-compound the yield and generate compound interest, which on the long term generates much bigger yields when you put liquidity on certain farms. So yes, those two projects have been a key part of our inspiration. But I like to say, and well, I think I can state clearly that our projects are bigger than the ideas that Tortle right now is a bit bigger than the ideas contained on Jer and for Combo, which, by the way, were projects created much before Tortle. So I think that's it.
Sounds amazing. Thank you so much. And I think so. We have covered all the questions from the community. And to all the questions which is leaving out on the tweet comment, their moderator teams, Total Ninja moderator teams, and the community manager or the mod will definitely going to answer you. Or you can just put your question on their social channel, Discord, Telegram, so they will definitely answer. I think so.
Oh,
We have covered all the questions. First of all, thank you so much, Javi, for coming on the Twitter space and giving an amazing insightful information about Total Ninja. So let's move to the next round, which is an like a drop, like you can say something which is beneficial for the community.
yeah.
So yes,
Oh, yeah. I just want to invite everyone on this AMA to use Turtle and to go deeper into the protocol and into the application, and also thank you guys at Arbitrum Insider for inviting us to this great AMA. I have enjoyed a lot, and I really like the questions the user have made. And if you have any questions or whatever, I'm available on Discord at any moment. So just ping me there, and any user who needs some help or whatever, I'm here.
that's so nice of you, Javi, for saying about that. So before we end the AMA today's, the AMA will be the AMA winners will be getting 100 ARB Arbitrum tokens to 5 winners. So remember to follow to Arbitrum Insiders and Total Ninja for the latest news and updates. And I hope if you enjoyed the session, you give follow Javi, Total Ninja, and me as well. So yeah, if you have any sort of doubts or any sort of question related to Total Ninja, you can definitely join their social handle, as I told you, Telegram and Discord. And so let's next. I think so. We have covered all the things. So, Habib, would you like to say something to our community?
Just thank you for assisting this AMA, and I hope we can see you on our Discord.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Habib, for coming on the space. Thank you so much, and everyone. Thank you so much. Take care and bye bye.
Bye bye. Thanks so much.